Beverly Biggs is saying about me messing with little boys. I really don't appreciate that.
And we will not stop with the recall efforts. A lot of residents is energized. They're waking up to what's going on down here. We proud to get out there and tell the people what's happening. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there anyone else?
My name is Beverly Biggs. The deal you at the accountability board talking against Tanya, Eric, Gary Carter Winfrey, and Fife. But you talking about them, but you ain't tell about how Murphy hollering at the audience, but you call them numbers off. You call them numbers off real good. Ain't that Quincy hollering at us? Ain't that Quincy hollering at us all day long? You need to make up your mind. If you want to be with us or be against us. That's right. You know, Quincy, you said, this is funny. You lost respect for me when I took the deal out. But like I keep saying, the deal said to me, I wish I could fuck her. But you didn't hear that. You heard me cuss her out. So y'all need to, you's a liar. You shake your head, but you's a liar. And I got tears running down my eyes because you a liar. And like I said to you, I hate that I found out you like little boys. Oh, and you keep saying to me, I keep coming after you. You
Freedom of
don't
speech.
want none of this.
Ma'am.
Freedom of speech.
Your time is done. Thank you.
No, it's not.
I'm taking away your time.
No,
You
my
can't take her
is not
time.
done.
You can't take her
My
time.
time is not done.
You cannot.
I am calling you to order for
Well, I'm telling
being
you.
vulgar.
I'm
She's
telling
not
you.
vulgar.
I didn't say nothing vulgar.
Come on, Julie.
I didn't say
Julie.
nothing vulgar.
No, I'm not going to
Come on now. That's her freedom of
I'm being
speech.
told.
That's her, you can't stop that. That's your opinion. That's your opinion.
And you up here saying, we taking stuff, we doing wrong. You took $1,500.
Point of order.
Which point?
The point is, the chair made it abundantly clear the rule of engagement for public speaking.
No, she can't do that, ma'am.
Beverly is out of bounds.
No, she's not. No, she's not.
So therefore, you do have the right.
You need to call a lawyer, man.
I am calling you to order, Ms. Levy. Please, do not create accusations.
She can say what she wants, Julie. She can say whatever she
Ms.
wants.
Levy, please do not speak vulgarities. You may continue.
It's freedom of speech.
And like I
Supreme
said,
Court ruled that.
You talk
Come on,
about people take these things. You took $1,500 trick or treat candy. He took $11,000 riding lawnmower. $4,000 for gifts for people. But you guys are stealing every single day. You took $40 million from us to put in the general fund. Yep. You guys need to make up your minds what you want to do. And I see it ain't gonna go good today because y'all ain't got enough people to fight foolish.
Dave Peachie, the Fourth Ward. I'm really confused here about the statement that lady over there made, told Quincy, you're gonna be one of us. What do you mean by that anyway? Just because he doesn't vote for the black community all the time, he votes for Flint. He's trying to help all of us out.
Mr. Peachie, Mr. Peachie, Mr.
Point
Peachie,
of order.
Mr. Peachie, you must address the council, not the
Huh?
audience.
I'm really upset about all this stuff. These people here try to represent all of us, and you people put them down because they do that. Doesn't make,
Point of
see what
order.
I mean?
What's your
But I'm a white
Point,
man.
point, point of
Mr.
order.
Peachie,
Just as, Ms. Okay, so 2 points of order.
Did I?
Okay, yeah, so I heard someone say you better take your white ass on.
That's
And-
right.
And so that needs to be brought to order. Secondly, this gentleman is exercising his freedom of speech. And so, and next, you cannot yell out like Mr. Woodson is yelling out. Oh, that's fine, and you can receive, be brought to order. So, anyway, thank you, Madam Chair.
Mr. Woodson, please be brought to order. We do not call racial in this chambers. We are all residents of the city of Flint. Period. I don't care.
Point of order, Madam
Mr.
Chair.
Peachie, please address the council. Yes, Ms. Burns.
Please let it to be known, I do respect Mr. Peachie's freedom of speech, but he cannot refer to people of color as you people. That is a racist term, Mr. Peachie. That is a racist term. You cannot say you people.
Not racist, that's the way I feel, and
I'm
that's
on
what
a
I
point
see
of order, he
going
shouldn't
on
be
here.
talking.
Mr. Peachie.
I respect everyone's freedom of speech, but when you refer to a class, a group of people, and it is a negative and derogatory term, and especially all people of color should understand that. We're not a you people. At all.
When she said that was all right.
And
That was all right.
Speak to us, please, Mr. Peachie.
Point of
And
order.
just a second.
Point of order. That was the second time, so, that the gentleman who said something about the gentleman at the lectern, yeah, the second time that he yelled out.
that, point of order, that was not the same person. That was not the same person.
Okay.
That,
Well-
yeah, you're incorrect on that.
Well, that's
talk
fine.
now?
We need
Please
order.
address us, and for Ms. Burns, for the you people, I have used that term in
Well, then you were using that
every-
racist term then.
Ma'am,
You need
please,
to correct yourself.
Ma'am, please
You
listen
know,
to
you
what
need
I
to
have to
correct
say.
yourself. You're using that and
No,
comfortable
you need
using
to
it.
hear me.
No, you need to
need
understand.
Point of
to hear
order.
me.
You need to
Point of
understand
order.
it's a racist term.
No.
Point of
That's
order.
what you need to understand.
Point of order, Madam Chair, this is not a back and forth.
That isn't, you are correct.
I ain't thinking about
You
none
are
of y'all.
correct.
Y'all better count up here.
That is a term used by multiple people throughout the country.
Request for information.
What's your request?
When my colleague in the 6th Ward just said we better count up here, was that you threatening to break quorum?
Point of order, you better check where you live and your address, because
I
they
don't-
got
I don't
videos
have
where
to
you
check
live.
anything.
That's
That's fine. I live in the 7th
Goodbye.
Ward, and thank you for
I
letting
want
me know that people are stalking me.
Miss-
And thank you for letting me know that you're condoning people
Miss-
stalking me.
Miss
Thank
Mashad.
you. Thank
Miss
you.
Mashad.
You are. I agree,
Miss
you are.
Mashad.
Yes.
Something is wrong with you. God bless you. Girl, I got some holy
This
oil. I'm a dad.
Baby, you don't know nothing
Call to
holy.
order.
You know nothing
No
holy.
back and forth. I will give warnings to both of you if it continues. Please,
You need
Mr.
to check
Peachie,
it.
please address the council and not the Miss Burns.
Like, she just
This
be
is
over
your
here
first
talking.
warning.
I appeal the ruling of the chair.
Is there support?
Shoot, we can
That
be here
motion
all
dies
night.
for lack of
You leave
support.
me. This ends your entire meeting.
Go
So I'm
ahead,
suggesting
Ms.
you
Peachie.
have some decorum yourself.
Go ahead,
using you
Mr. Peachie.
people.
Go ahead, Mr. Peachie.
I guess I just want to wrap it up. I'm grateful that we have people up there that don't vote one way just because one person votes that way.
But let me address this issue before I conclude with these allegations that Beverly Biggs is saying about me messing with little boys. I really don't appreciate that. It's not true. You can't prove it, and that's defamation of character. I'm trying to keep my composure and not respond in that way. I'm gonna do it the proper way to address those issues, but I'm not gonna go back and forth with that. But that's very sensitive, and I do not like being accused of messing with little boys.
Thank you. Anyone else?
Coming here, because that is a great project. That part of the 7th Ward is so underserved over there by Stewart School, and it needs the much-needed help. It does. Now, in regards to Doug Matthews, who has been putting in people's DMs, which is calling me, Yeah, can you give him a warning? It's time for him to be removed, because he's taunting and he's a racist. And I'm gonna call it for what it is. And also, when you say that you people is not Judy, are you going to warn him? I'm not a dog, because when he's doing that, that's a dog whistle. And stop my time, please, Davina.
Yes, go ahead, Davina.
Yes,
Mr. Matthews.
when he goes like I'm a dog, that's referring to me as a black woman, is a bitch. So I have a problem with that. A bitch is a dog, and he's doing a dog whistle. Like Sickum. I mean, he shouldn't even be talking. He's talking.
Matthews.
He needs to be removed.
Ms. Matthews.
He needs to be removed, Madam Chair.
This is your warning.
You
Thank
gave him a warning. It's time him to go.
I did not give him a warning.
Who the hell are you raising your voice at? Who are you raising your voice at?
Point
when
of
he goes
order.
like somebody is a
Point
pet.
of order.
Miss Burns.
My point is, the councilwoman in the 6th ward is being majorly disrespectful to the chair.
She is allowing me to be disrespected by an audience member.
When someone calls a point of order, all talking must cease.
All talking shall cease.
Do you raise your hand to her? This is a dialogue, not a point of order.
This is, she called a point of order. She had not finished. Please allow her to finish.
Thank you. Our councilwoman in the 6th ward have violated many council rules, but I would just stick to the one with decorum. You can't argue and go back and forth with the chair. And so if that's going to make us go home
point of order, I have the
with her second warning, we're okay with that.
I have the floor. This is a dialogue. She is into discussion. That's not a point of order. You need to warn her for abusing a point of order. This is discussion. I have the floor. She has illegally taken the floor. And I'm going to speak up for myself. I'm not going to allow any man, white, black, Latino, to treat me like I'm a dog. That won't happen. Not here today.
Point of order.
What's your point?
We're waiting on you to rule, and if she's going to carry on, that needs to be her time. Her time needs to go if she's going to continue.
Then she needs to have time. Point of order.
Ms. Burns.
She's using this for discussion, a point of order. She needs to state the rule and not have discussion. She is out of order.
Let's just.
Go ahead. When you say you people, it is an assault, and it has a racial undertone. Look it up. You can Google it. Most people in here are smart. You can Google it. And it is an insult. And what it is acknowledging a group of people. Quorum is broke. Yes, it is. Yeah. You are out your seat.
No.
So you are out your seat.
Not broken.
Listen, you are out your seat. You are out your seat. So when you out your seat, quorum is broke.
No, it's not.
Stop the clock, Davina, please. Where's the city attorney? City attorney. If we are out of our seat, is quorum broken? Can you look it up? Because we need to have an answer. Otherwise, we cannot carry on this meeting. See, because they make up rules as they go. No, girl is who? No, you need to slow it down.
Point of order.
Ms. Michelle. Yeah, I do.
You over here talking to me.
Point of order.
Ms. Burns.
Point of order.
Point of order. What is your point?
The demon is.
Point of order.
What is your point?
My point of order is Ms. Burns
stop.
and Councilwoman the 7th ward need to cease talking.
She is talking.
You're talking. Point of order.
What is your point?
Councilwoman in the 6th ward, for one, her time is not going and she's proceeding to talk.
Everything. And so what we don't want to do is start calling people who are allies racist simply because they do not agree with us. We do not want to weaponize the term racism so that we become the people who cry wolf. And when it really does happen, now we're in trouble because you said it so much no one comes to your aid because they're afraid that if they don't agree with you, you will turn on them and call them racist. We cannot keep doing that. That has to stop. It has to stop.
We're talking about the voting. This is what we're talking about. We're not talking about me getting a ride because someone is communicating with someone to threaten our safety. We're not. We're not doing that. And so with that, ma'am, you're out of order. I hear you. So let's not be out of order. And so with that, and Mr. Wilson, you're out of order as well. So let's not do it. Okay, that is like the third time this meeting.
Actually, any member of council can call it off.
Yes, we can.
But I didn't think he was talking to you. I thought he was talking.
But you should not be talking. You have a vote. You're trying to speak to that.
Time out.
This is time out to get
Time
out.
out. Settle down. Settle. Go ahead, Dr. Lewis.
Anyway, he's still talking, now what?
Mr. Porter.
I'm talking over here.
Mr. Woodson, please don't yell down. Go ahead and follow around and talk to her in the hall.
Next public speaker.
Yeah, Arthur Woodson. I sat over there and pondered for a second what I wanted to say. But then I would really like to see a police report saying what you just stated. Because I don't think anybody want to do anything like that to a wildebeest. Need to be in the stable somewhere.
Yeah.
And you can't stop me.
Excuse me, a point of order.
What's up? Hold on, I got this. Functional breaks. What is your point of order?
The point of order is, the person at the lectern is speaking in vulgarities and speaking in a derogatory way, and it has nothing to do with the council business.
And it don't have to be.
Thank you for your point of order. To the speaker, could you please stay?
Can't make any sense nowhere, man. First Amendment, freedom of speech. Y'all gonna learn laws around here, man. Because the simple fact, you've been down here over on this side of the podium for a long time, brother.
Could you stop this time for me, quick?
What you gonna do, take him in the parking lot, sir? The big black guy?
Wilson, what I am asking you to do, I do not mind you speaking in general about public comments. I did not never tell you you couldn't speak in public comments. And yes, I was on that other side of the table, and I used to speak during public comment. But when you making any kind of personal attacks, I just want to bring you back to talking in general with public speaking. As far as personal attacks, I'm just going to call you to order, or anybody to order, even if it's my colleagues. So that's all I'm asking.
Well, again,
you may
like I
continue to
said,
speak.
I already called her wildebeest, so
yeah.
I'm good. Because see, this is what happens here. She sets the tone. Attitude reflects leadership. And by her going after everybody, every time Tanya spoke and didn't even speak about her or anybody else, oh, this is what I'm talking about. People don't want to work with ad hoc and this and that. It's not that they don't want to work with other council people, they just don't want to work with you. You are nothing, man, as far as a political person. You are possessed. You have a serious demonic spirit that don't nobody want to be around you. I'm going out there tomorrow, all this week to get these signatures. I guarantee you I can get 200 in 3 days. But you're going to be on that ballot. And I guarantee you that.
Yeah, I know what the Open Meetings Act say, plus I know what the charter say, but I'm not going to do it. You read it. Okay. The charter say if it's 3 or more gathering, you post it. I mean, this is some basic stuff, Ms. Herkenroth, and that's what I'm trying to tell y'all.
Point of information.
What's your point of information, Ms. Herkenroth?
As previously stated, is the speaker aware that there was no meeting of a group of 3 or more council members?
I can't hear you. Say your point of information louder.
As previously stated, is the speaker aware that there was no meeting of 3 or more council members?
Ms. Herkenroth, the speaker is more aware than I think you are, and no. I look at you and these council people as new.
Point of information.
What's your point of information, Ms. Priestley?
Was the speaker present during these meetings?
No, I don't have to be. If you
Point
and
of
Ms.
information.
Man, look, I'm going to let y'all point of information to yourself in a minute. It's you abusing privilege motions, asking what the speaker aware of. Ask is the speaker aware of his mother's name. Ask the speaker, is he aware of when his daddy died? What's your point of information, Ms. Herkenroder?
He didn't say Councilman Murphy is corrupt. He did not state that.
I can.
But please don't. Councilman Mays, you have the floor.
Madam Chair.
It's your second round.
His thin can stay thin as long as he like, and it can get under his skin. But what I'm talking about is factual. Call out my name and use adjectives, you're getting them back at you.
Councilman Mays.
I don't care where you
Councilman
go.
Mays, be careful.
No, you be careful. My point of order that we should be voting. There's been a question been called. There shouldn't be no discussion with attorneys.
But Councilman Mays.
That's the point of order.
Thank you.
But nothing.
It's all good.
You think it's funny and it's real.
It is funny.
It ain't funny. You say it is funny.
All in favor of moving.
The other one is vacant.
That is correct.
I ain't gonna find nobody else in the mayor's office who. You gonna bring me everybody in the mayor's office, right? You gonna bring me Vanessa Pringle. You gonna bring me Tommy. You gonna show me that whole structure down in that office.
No problem. Those are all competitive jobs.
I don't care what it is. I want to see it in writing. Angela can chime in. But the different rules back and forth I've seen here today is appalling. Ms. Worthing, she gonna say she apologized. Don't apologize for me, Ms. Worthing. You and Kate Fields apologize for yourself.
I know that's right.
Anybody who called a separate press conference to call me a racist, a misogynist, narcissistic, and all of that, a separate press conference. It's been going on in the meetings, and y'all ain't caught them personal attacks yet. They illegal, they wrong. And so guess what, Mr. Winfrey? I don't bite my tongue with you, Monica, Angela Wheeler, Kate Fields, Eva, or none of them.
Your time has expired. Any other council person? So Councilman Griggs, you're up. This is to approve 190159.
Do I?
Yes. No, this is discussion.
This guy don't be
This is
understanding a
disgusting.
damn.
Look, okay, all right. I'm not afraid of the Ethics and Accountability Board throwing me out. So therefore, I'm going to vote yes for this ordinance.
Okay.
Anybody that votes no is afraid of the Ethics Board.
What's your point?
True. Why do he make stupid statements like that? I'm gonna vote no and ain't scared of nothing. Not what he talking about. So why, if you can ask him, do he make stupid statements like that?
Point of information, Mr. President.
I want the community to see this, and I want my council colleagues who have to vote whether I'm to be removed from a meeting and them to see this too. Ms. Galloway was way out of order and Mr. Winfrey was nice. Didn't order her removed. We made points about it. She was in that seat all but 30 seconds. Didn't even know what was going on. I told y'all from the beginning, we needed Mr. Winfrey's vote. He'd been voting with us for 3 years and she'd been voting against us. Ms. Winfrey Carter done come over and whisper she had to leave and go back to work. We were supposed to be here in 10 minutes and vote on this before folks had to leave because we needed 5. Ms. Worthing, Ms. Galloway, and Ms. Fields ain't never voted for this stuff. We lose 1 vote, and that's Winfrey, and this stuff been passing 5-4. And now she wanna throw the sponsor out because I was talking to y'all, knew they was changing seats. Didn't mean to disrespect you or nobody else, but I'd be doggone if I'm gonna vote to throw myself out of a meeting that I sponsor. And she dirty as dirty can be to even try that maneuver. I will be voting no on throwing me out.
Is there any further discussion? I just want to read from my colleagues, Rule 27. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. I didn't see you. Go ahead.
I will also vote no to throw Mr. Mays out of the meeting. However, I think we need to move this meeting forward. I mean, we got other things to do, and this is important. I think we can expedite this process and stop all of the going back and forth, arguing. Let's get this done. Thank you.
I just want to read for the record, the attorney brought it to my attention, but 27.1, and it's important for the public to see that I removed the appeal from Mr. Mays. Mr. Mays was disorderly, and all my colleagues know it. He can't be rude to the speakers. It's one thing to be rude to me. But according to 27.1, it says if a council person leaves a meeting without having obtained this permission, the presiding officer is to assume the council person has left the meeting and cannot return without the presiding officer's permission. And so you guys, he left. Mr. Winfrey was in pain and tried to stay as long as he could. And so I tried but Councilman Mays is making a point. So that's all I got to say. What's your point of information?
You hadn't been the presiding officer.
I was.
Had
Mr.
you?
Mays. I had.
It was Winfrey.
Thank you, Mr. Mays. So does the decision of the chair stand? Madam Clerk, roll call, please.
Ms. Galloway?
Yes.
Mr. Griggs?
Yes.
Ms. Worthing?
Yes.
Mr. Mays?
No.
Mr. Davis?
Yes.
Mr. Guerra?
Yes.
Ms. Winfrey Carter?
No.
They done knocked y'all votes out. And
The-
I'm gonna cooperate.
If I could announce the vote, please. The vote is 5 yes, 2 no.
5 yes and no no.
So we are at public comment. Ma'am, you have.
I'd like to make a motion to reinstate Councilman Mays back on this body because this here is very detrimental for a lot of people that's involved, ma'am. And this meeting was in vain if we don't make it make sense. I'd like to make a motion to put Councilman Mays back in the seat if he would. Thank you.
There's a motion to put Councilman Mays back in the seat, if you would. Is there a second?
I'll second that motion.
It's been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, roll call.
Ms. Worthing?
No.
Mr. Davis?
Yes.
Mr. Guerra?
Yes.
Ms. Fields?
No.
Ms. Winfrey Carter?
Yes.
Ms. Galloway?
Yes.
Mr. Griggs?
No.
The vote is 4 yes, 3 no.
So we
Fails.
are on 190-249. Madam Clerk, roll call.
Okay.
Worthing, Griggs clearly don't. You won't understand the chaos that's going on here. I will not be kind to those who are not speaking kind to me. The Bible says, do unto others as you'd have them do unto you. Proverbs, the 3rd chapter, 5th and 6th verse say, trust in the Lord with all thy heart. Lean not to thy own understanding. Acknowledge him even at the end of council meetings, and he shall direct thy path. Believe me, I'm one of them that'll turn over the tables in the temple. I'm serious about my politics. I think and believe truly before this assembly and God, I can make it to heaven. My heart is good. I done proved that I can chair a meeting and treat people right. But whether it's Miss Brown, the clerk who wrong, or the city attorney, I pull no punches. How dare her say you won't answer my legal question in a meeting? How dare the city clerk and anybody else say publicly a chair can't make a motion? I ask people to Google the question under Robert rules, can a chair make a motion? They throwing our meetings into chaos. God bless the citizens of the city of Flint. Councilman Mays will continue to take calls, but them people from them other wards, I want them gone. God bless the citizens of the city of Flint. This is out of hand.
I'd like to entertain a motion to adjourn.